folks. Got hit with a little bit of snow last night. A little chilly out right now. I don't know what's on the agenda. I have nothing planned for today. On one hand, it's pretty good. Ooh, later, Bellator. God damn. See, this is what bugs me. Is when people say they like mixed martial arts and stuff, then I see them complaining that there's no fights on. Last weekend, Glory Kickboxing. This weekend, Bellator. Next weekend, Rumble Johnson versus Daniel Cormier 2. God damn, I love being a fight fan. Well, other than Bellator, not sure what's going on for today. Probably watch some more of The Last Kingdom. That's it for now. Roll the intro. Alright, morning workout done. Kids are off to school now. I'm gonna jump in the shower and we'll get this fucking day started. Again, I have no idea what's gonna happen, but we usually figure something out, don't we, folks? Real shit, this deodorant smells like a scent that every dad has worn in their life. If any of you think about it, you've smelt exactly what my deodorant smells like right now. The one that comes to my mind is it was like an aftershave, like a green aftershave bottle that my dad used to use, or it might have been cologne, who knows? But that's exactly what this smells like. Other people, it might have been their grandpa used to use like Old Spice aftershave, and that's kind of what it smells like. I don't know. I've reached the like ultimate level of daddom. Now I just need to fucking get the courage to actually rock fanny packs. And we'll be on the fucking way, folks. Son of a bitch. Fucking plugged my phone in last night. Didn't even charge. Now I gotta get my charger from back here. Come here! Okay. Got my fucking charger now. Phone's at like 40%, so I guess I should let that chill and charge. Cut! Also, if you noticed that I've like never made my bed in these vlogs, yeah, I've never been that person. I just don't get it. One, I don't entertain people in my house. Two, if I do entertain people in my house, they're not coming in my room. Three, I don't know. I get up and I get my day started. I don't know. I don't see the point in making beds. Never have. Probably never will. I know some people will say it's a discipline thing or whatever have you. Yeah, I got discipline and a work ethic towards a lot of other stuff. Just putting a blanket on my bed so it looks neat isn't one of them. I don't have the fucking skills or the answers! Alright, I know this is like a small fucking thing, but for the last short film, Ghosts, please go check that out if you haven't yet. Share it around. I was able to get what I thought was going to be the last snowfall of the season, like, on camera. It just worked out so well. And then we get this one last night, and it actually, like, it all sticks for... God, I just thought that would have been so cool if I got the last snowfall, like, on camera. You know what I mean?
Why do you curse me, gods?
Alright, about to get into The Last Kingdom? Probably. I don't know. There's a couple things on Netflix I want to check out, but that seems to be, like, the front runner for now. But other than that, I've noticed that I haven't really, like, checked out a lot of new music lately. So... if y'all wouldn't mind, hit me up in the comments below or on my Instagram and suggest some new music for me. I don't know. I've just kind of been listening to a lot of the same stuff and time to switch it up. So yeah, throw anything below. I'll check it out. Unless it's dubstep or techno. Not into that really. Alright, well actually, I was talking about season 11 of Trailer Park Boys yesterday on... the Life Lessons episode, and apparently it dropped today. I didn't know. So I'm gonna check some of that out, and I'll share my thoughts. All right, right away. This season is super different. Lucy isn't around anymore, but that's actually because like the actress left the show. And Leahy just mentioned something about telling Randy about the truth about him and Ricky. And I want to know what the fuck that means. I don't know. Super weird season so far. Then again, I'm only 7 minutes in, so. Alright, I have been severely sleeping on the Google Play services. So I just started fucking with the music and everything, because I just used like the generic kind of music app that was on my phone. Man, the Google Play stuff, like, I type in 90s, I'm cooking my lunch, I'm rocking out to LoveFool. God, just love me, say that you love me. You know what I mean? Just, wow. I got podcasts, radio stations that I actually like would listen to. It's a beautiful thing, folks. Beautiful thing. I don't care about anything but you. Well, an update on the whole new music thing. Just listened to a couple songs by Kendrick Lamar. Not a fan. I don't know. Just seems like the kind of guy who rhymes a lot of stuff but doesn't make sense. It just kind of goes together because it rhymes. And I fucking hate it when people do that shit. I don't know. Especially when people, I don't know. I don't like it either, like when people are doing like the double time shit. And not even the double time shit, because I love like the rappers who can actually do double time properly. But I hate the people who try to rap fast and all they're doing is saying things that rhyme, but none of it fucking makes sense. I don't know. Madchild does that sometimes in his songs too, and it fucking drives me nuts. I can think of a lot of rappers that do it. Fuck. Maybe not. Maybe don't recommend any new rap. Maybe if you guys got any like rock or something like that. Alright, folks. It's like second or third day of just trying to like really cut down my sugar intake and everything. The only sugars I've been allowing myself is the 2 I take in my coffee and the like sugars from fruit and stuff like that. I have a bit of a headache. I can definitely like feel the difference. So, sorry about that. Miss Kaiju came to lay down. Thank you. Thank you. Hi. Okay, Daddy's recording right now. I'm trying to talk about important stuff. Keep it in mind, we're talking about sugar and stuff like that. Come on. Okay. We back up. We lay down. Lower your bum. Why are you being so difficult right now? Okay. So, today's like day 3 of really cutting down like my sugar intakes. I know some people go cold turkey. Fucking kudos to them. So yeah, I've just been only allowing myself really like sugars from fruits or the 2 that I take in my coffee. I can definitely feel a headache and everything today. That's partly why I just made a coffee, just so I can at least get some caffeine and everything. What are you doing? Alright. She decided to leave though. So, making sure I'm drinking tons of water still, staying hydrated. But I realized I had never actually talked about this, like something on the channel, and I figured I'd share it with everybody. So I used to weigh 230 pounds, 225, used to bounce around 5 pounds here and there. So I used to be a little bit of a chunky guy. The biggest thing I did to really like cut down, now I weigh 165, basic, somewhere around there. It's like 165 one day, another day it'll be like 163, you know what I mean? So it's like in that range. The biggest thing I did to cut down, like, a lot of the weight, but I stopped drinking a lot of pop. If you want to lose weight and everything, or like at least try and be healthier, you can't keep drinking pop. You can't keep drinking alcohol. You can't, like, even if you're going to like bars and stuff like that, they sell water. You know what I mean? Like, or I don't know, look up something that might be a little bit healthier somehow. Just, I don't, like, you can't, it's one of those things, like, you can't just sit there and repeat all these habits but expect progress. Like, you got to cut out the McDonald's. You got to cut out the pop every day. You got to cut out the mixed drinks. Like, you got to cut out the alcohol, because that is actually super bad for, like, your body in a lot of different ways. Sugar-wise, you get a fucking bloated face and everything from it. So, it's one of those things, like I used to weigh 230 pounds, and honestly, even going upstairs fucking sucked. Like, I'd be out of breath. Like, not even at the top of them. I'd be getting to the top, and I'd be out of breath. So yeah, it's just one of those things, like, you gotta stick to certain things. You gotta cut out the pop, you gotta cut out a bit, like, big pasta portions, if that's, like, what you eat, you know what I mean? I don't know. I've never been, like, too big into pasta. You gotta cut out a lot of bread, too. That'll definitely help your progress. I don't know. I realized I had never actually, like, shared how I actually was, like, over 200 pounds and everything, and I have dropped down quite a bit. I don't know. If I come across any pictures of when I was a little chunkier or whatever, I'll share them for sure. But, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully these tips and everything, like, can help anybody out there that's going through this. You gotta just knock off the pop. Like, cutting pop out of and alcohol out of your diet will make a huge difference. So yeah, that's all I got for that, I guess. Alright, folks, now before we get up on out of here, I'm gonna give my thoughts so far on the first couple episodes of Trailer Park Boys, and I want to talk about the new teaser trailer that got released for Game of Thrones. So let's get the Trailer Park Boys out of the way first. At first, like, super weird. There's still this, like, weird lingering thing between, like, Ricky and Leahy. I have no idea what the fuck's going on with that. I don't know. It does kind of seem like, I don't know. This could definitely be the last season if they want to end it on this one. Some things still seem very, like, Trailer Park Boyish. It's still very, like, the ambiance of the show, you could say. But there's other things that it's just, I don't know, it just comes off super weird, or, like, super, like, just kind of forced, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I'll watch the rest of the season for sure to at least check it out and everything like that, but, I don't know, so far, I'm kind of I'm on the fence about it. I'm 50-50.
Since recording, Alex has finished season 11 of Trailer Park Boys and realized how good of a season it actually was. Plot twists and cliffhangers to behold.
Now, the Game of Thrones one. So, we see basically, like, Cersei, Jon, and Dany taking, like, the long walk to their respective thrones. Cersei making her way to the Iron Throne, Jon going to, like, the head table at like, Castle Black and everything, and Dany going to what I believe is a throne probably at Dragonstone, because I don't know, the Targaryen lineage with Dragonstone, it's definitely, like, very, like, hand in hand. So I think that's where she goes back to. She brings her dragons and everything back to Dragonstone. Although you have those fucking the grayscale men, stone men, whatever they call them. So we'll see how that actually goes. Maybe there'll be some weird thing where, like, they are fucking crazy, but, like, the mother of dragons can tame them. Who knows? But it ends with a very interesting thing. Cersei takes a breath in, and when she lets it out, the air is, like, chilled. Like, you see her breath come out. I think this kind of plays into one of my theories where maybe, like, this whole war of the living versus the dead is what the end game is going to be. And it's not going to be so much about, like, one individual throne. It's going to be about, like, thrones coming together to face the dead. I think Cersei is definitely going to die by either the hands of, I don't know, I think maybe the White Walker army, kind of like, you never know how things could really work out, especially with undead type things. But I think King's Landing is definitely going to be one of the first things to fall, and that's where we see the downfall of Cersei and Jaime. no matter what, I think their both of their like story ending, like their character arcs, they'll end kind of together. Their stories have been very much intertwined within like throughout the show, and especially within like recent season, like the season 6 and everything. So mucho interesting, folks. Mucho interesting. All right, folks. This has been Vlogs with Juvy. I've been your host, JuvyThaKid, as always. Oh, that's the wrong outro. Thanks for checking out today's vlog. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment below. I might not reply to them all, but I promise you I do read them all. And,
Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.